What's up guys? So in today's video, I'm gonna show you what $3.5 million gets you in every single borough in New York City. We've covered 3 million. We've never covered 3.5 million. And some of you guys can't afford this price point, but we could always dream, right? So I'm really excited for you guys to join me on this tour. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. We're on the road to 8,000 subs and let's go. What's up guys? So we're in Staten Island and we're gonna show you this sick house behind me, 8 Circle Road. Shout out to Adele Muhammad from Sirhan letting us film this property. It's one of the largest properties on the market right now in Tote Hill, Staten Island. 34,000 square foot lot, and then inside you have about 5,000 square feet. There's an insane driveway that we're gonna show you that leads into the garage. This estate is massive. Look at the trees, it's just so beautiful here. So really excited to show you this. All right, so you walk in, this is the door. You have this entryway here, and there's 2 seats, which I love because you could just sit down, have your coffee, listen to the birds chirp, and just listen to nature. I mean, there's so much greenery. I'm like so impressed. There's even like a fountain down here. I mean, there's just so much about this property that I love. This house was built around 1920 approximately, and it's a colonial style house. All right guys, this house has 22 rooms. So you walk in, now we're in the sitting room. Anytime a house or space has a piano, that's a statement piece. That's just showing you how big the house is, and this house is massive. Fireplace here. This level has about, I want to say 9-foot ceilings, and there's multiple exposures here. Like there's a sunroom here that leads back into the sitting room, and you overlook the garage and driveway here. Just so beautiful, and I can't wait to show you the backyard. Now let me show you the other wing of the house. This wing features the dining room, second fireplace. Let me know in the comments if you could count all of the fireplaces. Then this wing continues. You have a powder room there, a second sitting room that leads out into the backyard, and this room overlooks the front yard. And it's a massive front yard. Again, 34,000 square feet. All right, that wing comes back into the kitchen. This is the kitchen. You have a nice farmhouse sink, you have a breakfast nook. Then you have like this second sunroom situation that leads into the backyard. So now this is the backyard. This backyard is massive. Guys, look how much space. You probably have like over 10,000 square feet of backyard space, which is insane. You could build like another apartment complex here. Then this is the deck. I love these like columns. It's just so much character in this house. You have a barbecue grill here. Look how big that tree is. I wouldn't even know how to maintain that tree, but it's just insane. You come to Staten Island, get so much more square footage than like Brooklyn or Manhattan. Then this is the rear of the house. But let me show you guys upstairs and we'll end on the front yard in a bit. All right, so this is the landing to the upper level. To the left here is the bathroom. This is like an office, and it leads up into a bedroom. And it's a massive secondary bedroom. So I feel like you kind of get like 2 bedrooms in one. One bedroom there, one bedroom here. Overlooks the side yard. You do have 2 closets. I'm not gonna open them just because the seller still lives here, so we're gonna respect their space. But let me show you guys the other bedrooms. This is a second bedroom here. Love that pillow, by the way, pardon my French. And then you have a lot of original detail. Like these floors are basically original. This could be like a dressing room, but this is technically a bedroom as well. So you have 3 so far. This is the primary bedroom suite, really massive, king size bed plus. You have a ton of storage here. And then you have the bathroom here, and you have a tub here. We'll leave that alone. You also have a massive closet, which is kind of like a secondary sunroom. The seller is moving out, so that's why you have boxes all over. But so I counted 4 bedrooms on this floor. It's insane. All right, let's check out upstairs now. All right, so this level, you have another bathroom here. This would be like considered the attic area. This is another bedroom. This is a closet. And then this would be the 5th bedroom. Obviously this house has a lot of character. It does need some updating, but just so you know, this house is a street down from one of the most expensive houses in all of Staten Island, on the market for $18 million right now, FYI. So there's a lot of value here. 2 closets here, we're not gonna go in those. So let's show you guys the basement, the secondary kitchen here. Again, seller is moving out, bunch of boxes around. But there's a lot of space down here. There's about 1,000 square feet of space down here, probably more. I mean, this in the past could have been like a rec room, laundry room there. I mean, when you come out to Staten Island, you get like this in Manhattan would be like almost a studio. And then you get a secondary kitchen here. There's a fridge. You have a dumbwaiter. If you've seen my videos in the past, you should know what a dumbwaiter is. Basically, you can shoot down food. And then this goes out to the garage. We can't get out from here, but we'll show it to you on the other side. Guys, we're gonna make this like trip down to show you the garage. The garage is 5-car garage, which is insane. Like in Manhattan, 5 spaces would be like, say 500,000 a piece, which is crazy. I'm selling a garage in Brooklyn where we're asking 200,000 per space. You get 5 5 spaces here, including the house. 2 entryways for the garage. This is the side of the house we didn't see. Actually, that sitting room overlooks the garage. So I wish we could get in, but we can't get in. This is the driveway. And then this is the amazing fountain. But let's go over the numbers, right? Then you let me know if you guys are gonna move here. All right, so 20% down, that's $650,000. You wanna budget another 4%. For closing costs, that's another $130,000. So your total out of pocket is gonna just be below $800,000, close to $780,000. Now your monthly payment with 20% down is gonna be $18,642. This includes property taxes of $1,800 per month. It doesn't include insurance, so that could be another $500 to $1,000 per month. So figure maybe just below $20,000 for this entire house. To afford that monthly payment, you're gonna need to make around $45,000 to $50,000 per month. So that means you gotta make anywhere from about $500,000 to $600,000 per year. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you move here for this house? Honestly, I'm considering it. There's a lot of upside here and the house is massive. So let me know. All right, guys, so we're on 52nd Street and 5th Avenue. We're right in front of St. Patrick's Cathedral, and we're gonna check out Olympic Tower here. We're gonna check out 49A. It's a 2-bed, 2.5 bath. It's 1,700 square feet. It's at $3.7 million. It's such a cool listing, and shout out to Brandon and Jill from Compass. I cannot take any filming in the common areas, but we're gonna show you the apartment, and this is a good one to see. All right, guys, so we're at 49A in Olympic Tower. This listing might be one of the best price listings in this location. It was mostly renovated with the exception of some areas, but the stager did an exceptional job. I mean, I'm just in love at first sight. Check out these views. Like, this sitting area is just amazing. There's 16 floor to ceiling windows in this home, and the views are insane. You literally get pretty much every landmark in Midtown, and you see all the way up to Upper Manhattan and New Jersey. So you get 432 Park, you get the Central Park Towers, West 53rd Street, you get all of 5th Avenue. Like, when you think about moving to Midtown, this is what you think about. Like, this is one of the best buildings in the area, move-in ready, and the views are insane. So this is the sitting space. We walked in, we bypassed the dining area. You have the foyer, which takes you into the kitchen, and there's a powder room back here. And even though like this powder room is not fully updated, I love the theme here because it's a good contrast of really modern, and then you have like this kitchen, right, which you could update it or you could just leave it as is. Like, I love the stainless steel countertop. That's so Brooklyn. You usually see that in like the development we saw last time in the Two Trees development. And then I love this breakfast counter. You have west views of Rockefeller Center, again 53 West 53rd Street, and you get the buildings over on 42nd Street here. And you can even get a sliver of the Hudson River, which is amazing. All right, let me show you guys the rest of the space. So you walk in, this is this long hallway that connects the bedrooms. You have amazing closet space, actually. This is what you don't see in a lot of new construction. So this is the 2nd bedroom. Definitely could fit a king size bed. You have central area. This 2nd bedroom, like, we don't have any of the lights on. The light is amazing in this residence. And we're facing northwest, so you're gonna get indirect light. And then from the living space, you're also gonna get north and west views. So you get indirect light plus the sunsets. Then this is the 2nd bathroom. This tub is interesting, right? Because you have to like step up, then go in. It's a soaking tub. And you have the single sink vanity here. So before we head into the primary bedroom, let me just show you guys the closet space. Nice closet space. This is like a good coat closet area. Well, they have a rod on this side. And I love this hallway. Like, you see how the stagers did like the art and stuff? This is a perfect hallway for an art collector. All right, so this primary bedroom at this price point is like one of the best primary bedrooms I've seen in this neighborhood. I would just keep all the furniture. I would just buy it with the furniture and just move in. Like, there's really nothing you have to do. I mean, you're buying for the location, you're buying for the building. This space is just move-in ready. I mean, you have the nice big king size bed. You have more space if you want it like a dresser or anything like that. You have space here, like they put a console table here with storage. And then you have the nice sitting chair. Like, you just wake up, you know, just sit here for a second before we take on the world. And like, you have all of like the inspiration behind it. I love New York City views because it just feels like art throughout the year, especially with the season changes. And then you have really good closet space. This closet space is amazing. Like, it already has the built-ins if you wanted to customize it, but you don't have to do it either. Like, you have a wall of closets on both sides. And then you have the really nice bathroom. So this bathroom was redone. What I like about it, you have the soaking tub here, you have the toilet area, and then you have the double sink vanity, and then you have the shower. Like, this shower is sick. Like, this is a sick shower. So let's go over the financials. I mean, I feel like the person that's gonna buy this is probably gonna buy cash, and it's gonna be their second home. But you know, if they wanted to take out a mortgage, I'll just share what the financials are. We're gonna go based on 20% down. Well, your total out of pocket with 20% down is gonna be $740,000 for your down payment. You wanna budget about 4% for closing costs. So let's budget 4% because you are above the $1 million price point, so mansion tax kicks in. So let's say about $150,000 for closing costs. Total out of pocket is gonna be about $890,000, so just say $900,000, right? Your monthly payment is gonna be right around $26,000 per month. Your property taxes are $3,300 and your common charges are $3,300. This is a full service building. We couldn't show you like all of the amenities because this building doesn't allow filming, but I was like, I have to show you guys this listing. It's so sick. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this one. All right, guys, so we're at 171 CALYER Street. I'm gonna show you Residence 4C, which is a 4-bed, 3-bath, lots of space, perfect for a big family. And we're at one of my favorite locations, not just in Brooklyn, but all of New York, Greenpoint. I just did a tour of this space. It's really expansive. There's over 2,000 square feet, so it's almost a townhouse on the 4th floor. There's a lot of rooms to go into. So you have the video intercom. There is a part-time doorman. We're gonna just pop into the powder room. Now we're gonna head into the sitting space, plus dining space, plus open kitchen. And then you have this sick private terrace, guys. Like the views there are insane. We're gonna head there in a second. There's so much space here. This feels like a great room. You have sitting here, proper dining area. I mean, they have a 6-seater. You could do an 8-seater. I love this island. They have 3 bar stools. The finishes are really nice. You have Wolf appliances. You have a 6-burner stove. So if you're cooking for a big family, you can get a lot of cooking done. Dishwasher here. This is a garbage area. You have the microwave here, and the kitchen does vent out. The fridge is on this side. And what I love about this kitchen, you have this hidden pantry here for like if you want to add spices or anything like that. So this is considered the office / 4th bedroom. The developer could close this wall off. I love the way it's set up now. It's set up, you know, with the French doors. So that's west. You're facing south on this side. So you get all of the afternoon light, which I love. I just did a video with Rebney and they said, what's the most underrated thing about an apartment? It is natural light. Closet here, full bathroom here. And then you do have the door that heads back out into this hallway that connects the rest of the bedroom. So I love the option of keeping the French doors, but I also love the option if you really need that 4th bedroom and you want the privacy, it could be done at the developer's call. All right, so this is a closet here, and then you have the 2nd bedroom. And what I like also, every room has its own zone, so you could control the air. You don't have to fight with everyone. If you want, someone wants it cold or hot, they could put the temperature they want on. I love that there is also these light things too. So this is basically, you have recessed lighting throughout, but you can also program it for, you know, your chandelier and things like that with dimmers. Full bathroom here, you have the shower, you have the double sink, and this is a Jack and Jill setup. So we're gonna head into the bedroom from there in a second. This is the secondary bedroom. So this is set up as a kid's room, but look how big the closet is. It's unfinished, but I'm pretty sure you can negotiate or like get California closets to like just finish it out for you. All right, so the hallway connects the 3rd bedroom. So that's the entry to the 3rd bedroom. This is the Jack and Jill bathroom. And if you know me, you know I love a good pocket door. Nice big closet. And this is a queen size bed. Probably could snug in a king size bed, but honestly, you could probably also do bunk beds or whatever else. When you walk in the primary bedroom, you have this beautiful bathroom. This is bathroom goals. So stand-up shower here, nice big soaking tub, and you have the double sink here, and I love the fixtures. And they also put a bidet, which I just tried one for recently, and it's a little weird, but get used to it. Nice big walk-in closet here. Yeah, it's really big closet. Then you have the sleeping area here. So you're facing south, so you face the old savings bank here, and then you face east. So you're gonna get the morning light coming up on this side. Not only do you have 2,160 square feet of interior space, but you also have this big terrace that's approximately like 400 square feet. So what I love about the outdoor space, look, they have the gas line right here. So you have your big grill, and then you get amazing views of the Freedom Tower, Williamsburg Bridge. So in a 3.695 space, of course you have a laundry room. All right, guys, so this building also has amenities as well. Like I mentioned, a full-time doorman. This is the common roof deck. There's also a gym and kids playroom as well. The views get even better from the 6th floor since this building is 6 stories. We're gonna drop the link to to the listing as well. But shout out to Jessica Peters and Daniel Freed from Element for letting us tour this space. So I know you guys are gonna kick me in the comments, like this one is a little bit over at 3.65. I showed you guys one that was slightly lower at 3.25, but my opinion, I would go with this one. Let me know in the comments which one you guys would go with. And yeah, let me go over the financials now. All right, guys, so the asking price is $3,695,000. You could probably get a better deal than that since this is one of the last residences available in this project. So 20% down is gonna be around $740,000. You wanna budget around like 5% for closing costs, even though this sponsor slash developer is offering to pay a lot of the closing costs. So budgeting 5% is around $185,000. So your total out of pocket is gonna be around $923,000. Your monthly payment is gonna look like this with 20% down. Your monthly real estate taxes are around $3,000, and your common charges slash HOA dues are gonna be just above $1,700. So your monthly payment is gonna come in just below $24,000. And to afford a monthly payment of that number, you're gonna need to make around $50,000 per month, which is about $600,000 per year. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Would you move to this one or to the last one we just toured? What's up, guys? So today we're in Ridgewood, Queens. Ridgewood, it's a really well-kept secret. There's not much property to buy out here because people usually don't sell. Like my uncle lived here for like 30 years, then he decided to sell. A lot of people don't. They buy these properties, don't sell. So we're on Myrtle Avenue, which is probably the main corridor of Ridgewood, close to the L and M train. So you could get to like downtown and midtown between 30 to 45 minutes. I'm actually gonna go to the Upper East Side after this. It's gonna take me less than an hour to get there. But this is the property behind us. And shout out to Daniel Barcelowski from Evergreen Realty for letting us film here. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we're gonna drop the link to the listing also. And then if you guys need a setup for this property, setup means we show the incomes of the property and we show the operating expenses. So a little bit of different terminology, but when you buy these type of properties, you wanna buy on something called a cap rate. The cap rate for this property is projected around 7%, which is really good for New York City. Typically in like Queens or Brooklyn, you only see 5 to 6% cap rate. So this property goes all the way down to Myrtle. It's a big property. It's like 139 feet of frontage. It's insane. 2 retail spots. This is a really good deal. There's a different type of property that we showed you in the past. So there's another 4-bed, 2-bath that we can't get access to. Daniel has given us access. This one is vacant. This is the kitchen. This rents for about $5,500. You have a bathroom here. Everything is move-in ready, and then laundry is on the ground floor. And this is one of the 4 bedrooms. All really nice sized bedrooms. They fit a queen or even a king size bed. You have a closet here. This is the 2nd bedroom. Both of them overlook Myrtle, which Myrtle is like one of the best streets for retail. And you're very close to the train here as well. This is a living room space and dining room space, really big. It's over 1,000 square feet. And then this is the 3rd bedroom. All of the bedrooms are really nice size actually. And then this is a closet. So all of these bedrooms have this type of closet. Good hanging space, good storage up top. And the apartment upstairs is really similar to this one too. You have a 2nd entrance here, video intercom. So this is the 4th bedroom. It has its own entrance, which we entered in. And then you have the ensuite bathroom, window, which is always a plus for New York City. And this bedroom, even though it's a irregular shape, it's more like a triangle, you still fit a queen size bed and you have a closet on that angle. So again, both of these apartments rent for about $5,500. So there's a lot of income in this property. All right, guys, so this is the roof of this building. You actually get downtown Manhattan views, which is really impressive here. And you can see the roof is pretty new. So that's one of the biggest expenses when you maintain a building is the roof. So good to see that. And then, yeah, you get just a lot of good views up here. We'll go over the financials in a bit. All right, guys, so we're gonna go over the financials for 5940-5942 Myrtle Avenue. The asking price is $3,250,000, but this is not a residential property. So with commercial properties, you gotta put down at least 30%. So that means your out of pocket for 30% down is gonna be $975,000. You wanna budget around 5% for closing costs. So that's an additional $162,500. Your total out of pocket is gonna be around $1,138,000. Your monthly payment with 30% down, excluding real estate taxes and property insurance, is gonna be around $15,000. And this property generates about $20,000 per month. So that means you're gonna be in a $5,000 surplus if you bought this property with a mortgage. In terms of monthly income you need to make, this property goes through a little bit of different underwriting. So not sure what those underwriting details are. If you guys want me to get a commercial lending expert in the future, I could potentially do that. Let Let me know in the comments what you guys think and if you want me to get that commercial lender to answer that question. All right, guys, so when we're making these videos, especially at the higher price points in New York City, sometimes we have issues in getting access to listings in the Bronx and Queens. So unfortunately, we couldn't get into any properties in the Bronx. We had 3 that we wanted to get access to, which we're gonna drop the link below. They were between the 3.7 range and 3.1 range. I know you guys are gonna kill me in the comments about going above 3.5, but we always try to get in lower. And sometimes, you know, it's not my schedule, it's sometimes the listing agent's schedule, and sometimes we just can't get access because they don't either A, want to give us access, B, the seller doesn't want to give us access, or C, they just get back to us late. When we're doing these videos, it takes us sometimes anywhere from a week to 3 weeks to coordinate all of these tours between the boroughs and try to show you guys as much as possible. So the first one coming in was 4485 Fieldstone Road in Bronx, New York. This is the Riverdale section in the Bronx. Personally, Riverdale is my favorite. I'm considering potentially moving to Riverdale. This one is a really nice historic house built in the 1930s. It's a 6-bed, 6.5 bath, red brick house, and it's a neoclassical style. I mean, the finishes are beautiful. The kitchen has a really big island. Looks like they put top of the line appliances. If I could get access to this house, I would love to come back, show it to you guys. They have a sick sunroom area that the dining room is in. It has a bunch of skylights. Really nice staircase that leads up to the bedrooms. I mean, the primary bathroom is insane. Separate shower, separate tub. The seller's actually carpeted the bedrooms, has a jacuzzi tub. The backyard is immaculate and it has a 2-car garage. It's an insane house. I wish I would have been able to show you this house. We're going to drop the link below. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to go back to this one. Next one on the list was 3256 Riverdale Avenue in the Bronx. This one is a different type of property. It was built in 1925. It's a multifamily. It features 3 1-bedrooms and 2 3-bedrooms. So this is more of an investment play. There wasn't much to show here in terms of pictures. I can understand why we couldn't get into this property. We'll drop the link below. Yeah, I mean, this one is just an investment play. There's 5 free market residential apartments. There was some outdoor parking on the lot itself. We'll share an area view of the property. And the cool thing about this one has 12,000 square feet of unused FAR. So that means you could build an additional 12,000 square feet. Current build is just under 4,000 at 3,800 square feet. This one would be a tough one to get access to, but I think that was a really good investment play. The next one is also in Riverdale because Riverdale is the most luxury part of the Bronx, which has higher price points. So this one is also a house built in 1935, pre-war residence. It looks over the Hudson River, which was really cool, and I was really looking forward to seeing this one too. Just didn't work out. It's a 5-bed, 6-bath, has a pool, 3,500 square feet. This one is a sick property. This one is also modern, recently renovated. So you had that feel of pre-war from the facade, then you have indoor, it feels completely modern. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to, see this house. This one I would be interested in seeing. I mean, the views just look insane. The last house was 3.1 million. So this one was 253 East 206th Street. This is in the Norwood section of Riverdale, so also northern Bronx area. This one also is like an investment play. It's 9 studio apartments. It makes sense. We couldn't get into it. A lot of these units are rented. Right now the studios rent for about $2K in the Bronx. So I mean, there was not much to see here to begin with, but we'll drop the link to the listing. And sorry we couldn't get in. We tried our best for this video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you guys watching and follow me on this YouTube journey. We're just gonna keep trying to make more content. And as always, let me know some ideas of what you guys want us to take in the future. I try to read every single comment that comes in and reply back. So appreciate you guys and see you guys soon.